Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another gripping episode of Sips and Tips. Today, we are going to talk about the burning question with 2022 looming and everybody setting their intentions for the year and scribbling out their giant to-do lists and their wonderful resolutions. A lot of you are messaging me and asking me whether we're already working together or we're not, saying, Kellie-Ann, I've got all these big dreams and all these big ideas, but I got no money. How do I start a business without money? How do I start a business with little money? Are there any businesses that you can start that don't require a ton of money? So we're going to talk about three things. So 3 things you need to know. First of all, don't fret. I am all about making things as simple as possible. So the number one thing you need to know, can you start a business without any money? Number one thing, if you have a big dream, if you know you are destined for more, if you have a lot of ideas, if you have offers already created in your head, if you want to make money online, make a bigger impact, show up and serve and create your legacy, support your family in a way that's simple, fun, and predictable, but you have no money. Number one, get a J-O-B. Like, say what? It sounds counterintuitive, right? And I'm telling you how to become an independent online entrepreneur. Get a job. Yes, get a J-O-B or stay in your job, okay? If you have a job, stay in that job, because an online business doesn't require a huge nest egg. It doesn't require a lot of savings, but it does require consistent income. You will need money because you still need to support yourself. And this is not, there's no such thing as an overnight success. It takes time. Okay. Typically, you will need to invest in help. Okay. So number one, stay in your J-O-B. You've heard the mentality before. You know, when you have a job, it's easier to find a job. It's that mentality. When you're in a job or when you have consistent income coming in, it's a whole lot easier on your psyche, on your mental health, okay, on your confidence level to go out there and take some of that money that's been coming in and invest it into your idea, invest it into yourself, invest it into help, what have you, okay? So do not quit your J-O-B unless you know how to replace that income. And that's where I come in. I teach you how to create an offer and launch a business fast so that you're building that business, but you're making money at the same time. So I show you how to replace that 9-to-5 income. So if you are at home and you have all these wonderful ideas, and I have a lot of you that reach out to me, and I know it's interesting because a lot of you get frustrated and you're saying, oh, all of you online gurus out there, you offer help, but only to a certain point. You offer free help only to a certain point. Yeah, because we're running a business too. There's nothing wrong with money. Okay, money's not a 4-letter word. So stay in your job or get a job. There you go. Number 2, find something super simple to sell. Now, we're going to talk about low-hanging fruit. Number 1, do not invest in product. Don't start selling products, because you're going to have to invest in what? You're going to have to invest in supplies and equipment, and you know, if it's any kind of a business that's based on volume, you're going to have to invest in product. You're going to have all that stacked up in your garage, and you're going to have to front a lot of money. So if you don't have money, you don't want to be fronting money you don't have, or putting stuff on a credit card or a line of credit or asking people, okay? So you need to think about simply what can you offer, because that's an online business. You're offering a product, a service that somebody's buying, right? That's the business. If you're offering something and nobody's buying it, you don't have a business. It's that simple. So what can you offer? I'm sorry, I get a beep here. It's driving me nuts. What can you offer that's simple? So no product. Don't start with products right now. You don't have the money to invest in that, okay? So think one-to-one service. Think tiny digital product. Ding, ding, ding. Tiny digital products are where it's at. What's a tiny digital product? Hell, it could be anything. It could be templates. It could be swipe files. It could be, you could make your own font. You could sell fonts. You could sell, social media graphics. You could sell logo packages. You could sell, I'm just trying to think, photographs, pictures online. You could sell like tiny digital products. It could be, 350 days of social media content. what have you. Okay, so think one-to-one service. That is really the low-hanging fruit, because why is a one-on-one service? That's the most simple thing. That's what I teach people when I work with them, whether they're in the program or not. Think one-to-one service, because all you need is a computer screen, an internet connection, and you're selling, it's your knowledge, right? So that's the simplest way. Or a digital product, or you trade your time. You charge for your time. You charge somebody 4 hours of your time to make them a logo. That's an example. So one-to-one, tiny digital product, or you trade your time. Okay, you charge people for your time. The third thing you need to know is that you need to follow a plan. The internet has created this crazy pants mentality around the glamour of DIY. Okay, DIYing your business is going to take a whole hell of a lot of time. To get to that first $500 mark, when you're trying to DIY your business and you're trying to figure out your market, and you're trying to figure out your message, and you're trying to figure out your sales platform, and you're trying to figure out how to connect with people, and you're trying to find clients, you're trying to DIY all that money-making part of it, and then you're trying to DIY the infrastructure part of it, which is, how do I get set up? What's an LLC? How do I get paid, right? That DIY mentality will keep you stuck. You'll be spinning your wheels. It will take you a long time, and it will be full of expensive trial and error. You will make consistent mistakes. We've all done it. We've all done it. That's why I started The Accidental Entrepreneur. I looked at all the mistakes and all the successes I've had, and I put together a methodology like do this, do this, do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, because I did it. Okay? So you want to follow a simple plan, but the plan has to be actionable. Not theoretical, because there will be a lot of opportunities for you to throw your money at a problem instead of investing in a solution. And what I mean by that is people start to throw their money at a problem, and they start to invest in coaches or consultants or online programs, and it's very much theoretical. Like, people are telling you things like, well, go out and find people who need your offer, but they don't tell you how to do it. Or they'll say, well, create a product and then monetize that product based on a need in the market. Well, how the hell do you find the need in the market? Or, use organic lead generation. Well, what does that mean? What platform should I be on? So it needs to be actionable, and it needs to be proven. So go out and find somebody who is where you want to be, who's like 3 steps ahead of you, okay? And get help. Follow an actionable plan, because you need the steps. You absolutely need the steps to get to that first $500 increment. That's going to give you the confidence you need. But if it's constant theory and constant DIYing and constant downloading this and trying this and throwing this, none of it becomes a system. None of it's repeatable. You may have some, sporadic success, but you're not even going to know what the hell, how that happened, because you really have not created any kind of a repeatable system around it. Okay, so actionable steps instead of just throwing stuff all over the place or downloading freebies or throwing money at more theory and more learning. People get stuck in that learning wheel. Okay, they're constantly learning, and because they're not doing, they just keep learning, and it becomes that epic excuse. Well, I gotta learn this. I gotta figure this out before I can do, before I can try, before I can jump, so before I can make an offer. And before you know it, you will be messaging me, and I will be saying something like, do you have a business? And you'll say, well, yes, I have a business. And then I will say, oh, okay, well, is your business making money? Well, no, not really. I don't know how to market myself. I don't know how to put myself out there. So you don't have a business. You have a great idea, and you have some passion, absolutely, and you've tried a bunch of things, but you don't have a business. Because if you had a business, you'd be making money. I keep tilting myself forward. You'd be making money without it being painful, okay? And you'd be making money consistently. So, and that's a really interesting thing that I hear. I hear a lot. People will jump in and go, okay, I'd love to do it, but I have no money. So 1, get a job or stay in your job, okay? 2, find something super simple to sell. A one-on-one service, a tiny digital product, or trade your time at this point, because you just want to start to have the money coming in to boost your confidence and to validate your idea. And 3, follow a simple, actionable plan. Does this make sense? So again, I will just wrap up. You don't need to have a huge nest egg of money to start a business, but you do need to have income. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. Okay, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but that's the way it is. So let me know if you are watching this and you have an idea, or you've been trying. A lot of you are coming in and you have businesses, and you tell me you have businesses, or you're still trying to start your business. Like, let's just get real. 2022 is around the corner. This could be your year. This could be your year. So figure out what's preventing you from getting the help. If you're in this community, you know what I'm all about. I am all about showing you how to create an offer and to start a business and to launch fast. Okay, that's what I do. Like, no bullshit. It's all actionable. Do this, do this, do this. Okay, and if you still don't get that, watch some more videos, download some more stuff, go up to the guide section. I've got lots of free resources, and you will see, okay, that I've helped hundreds of women do this. It's not that complicated, but we make it complicated. So if you are struggling, and if the idea, what's holding you back is that you don't have money, okay, stay in that job until you have figured out the system to replace that 9 to 5, or go out and get yourself a job. It doesn't have to be 40 hours a week, but you need income coming in, okay? If you have any questions about how I can help you, if you want to make a huge impact in 2022 and finally get your business off the ground or breathe life into your business, now is the time. Now is the time. Drop me a message. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Like, let me know what's going on. I can help you. And if I can't figure out how to help you, I'll find someone who can help you. Okay? So let me know. Let's all try to keep it real at the end of 2021. Okay? Bye, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. It's so freaking cold here. I hope you are in different parts of the world. I hope it's not as cold as wonderful Montreal. But of course, all my American friends are going to go, yeah, Kellie-Ann, you're Canadian, duh. Get used to it. I refuse to get used to it. So, okay, my lovelies, bye-bye. I'll see you soon, and drop me a message if you need anything, or if you want to, still time to sign up for my roadmap session, my 90-minute 2022 roadmap, where I ask you a bunch of questions, you tell me a bunch of answers, and we put together your little roadmap for 2022 to keep you between the rails so that you can make 2022 your year. Okay, bye-bye.